Ready to go now. Tommy Edman at the plate.
For the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Foul ball there.
Runner.
Shohei on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Turns and fires to Betts. Runner goes again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Freddie Freeman now. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Grounder might be two. In there safely. So bases all loaded up. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's outside.
No strike.
And that gets down into the gap. Throw comes into third, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play. The tag at third, and he's out. And now it's Max Muncy.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Misses. Now 1-2.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
In the air to left center. Pajes makes the grab, one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's two down. Here's Bryce Harper. And that's in the dirt. That one hammered center field. Pajes right there to make the grab. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Wheeler, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Gets him to chase after that one. 1 out, bases empty. And he swings over the top there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Marsh running hard. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one pushed foul. Two outs, base is empty. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Runner, runner, runner.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Runner on the go again. Swings through that one. It's a strike. Back here in Denver at the plate, Alec Bohm. Ohtani back to work. And a foul ball. Fouled off. He was late. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
One down. Phillies down a run. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-1. Now batting Max Kepler. That misses, and it's 1-0. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's out to center field. Pajes should have this one. And there's 2 down. Here comes Real Muto.
The catcher, JT Real Muto.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Tied up here in the early going. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Top half of the third. Third inning, and now it's Mookie Betts. Tosses across to first, and one away in the top of the third. Here is Freddie Freeman. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-1.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Next one off the plate inside. And the count 1-2. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. On a line out towards center. Into the slide, and he got it. Back here at Coors Field as we go to the last of the third. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Late swing, foul to the left. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Trey Turner. Fly to center his first time. The shortstop takes a ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. This to third, and it goes just foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and there's two away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Wrapped out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. So two down. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Swung on, popped up left side. Muncy makes the catch. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Puts it away for the out. Here comes Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Line to left. And he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, and here comes Alec Boehm. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they add on. It's 3-1. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one the other way, and foul ball. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Slings it across, and Castellanos is out. Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now it is JT Realmuto. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Wheeler back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped. Makes the catch, 1 down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Left-hand batter waits. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the field.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mookie digs in here. Both 2 in this one. Betts, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Betts chasing that time.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you...
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one is absolutely belted. It falls in, and that's a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in.
And that's a base hit. Throws to second. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they tag him out. Here's a And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarik Skubal.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And here's the first baseman, Josh Smith.
The first baseman, number 8, Josh Smith.
That's off the inside corner, and we're underway.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ball to strike. That one drilled left field. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Josh Young. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count. 1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Into the bullpen and gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Here's Corey Seager.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Green makes the grab, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Marcus Simeon at the plate and takes high there. There's a swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That to right. Carpenter coming on. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And that misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside, and it's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Slice down the right side. Garcia off of first with 2 away. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. McKinstry to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
For the Tigers, the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Here's Gleyber Torres. First pitch misses. DeGrom, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Ozuna on the move. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Next is the designated hitter.
The designated hitter. Colt.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Foul ball. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. That's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Evan Carter.
32. Evan.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, they let that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Sam Haggerty. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Alejandro Ozuna now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. In the dirt.
Ball 1.
Man at first, 1 away. for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So the batting order turns over. Next up for Texas, Josh Smith. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Base hit. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one hammered, raging back towards the wall. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the second. Now here is Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And a quick out, number one.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Carter snags it for the second out. And now it's Baez.
Not shortstop, Javier Baez.
Missed inside with the curve.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Brings it in for the third out. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Skubal back to work. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
Garcia.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
0-1.
Semien gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one inside.
That's inside.
And 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green sizes this one up. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Heim swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. Popped foul out of play off to the right. This one in the dirt. Could be extra bases. Semien on the way to third. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, Evan Carter. Second and third, one away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Sam Haggerty, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Out to short. Fires to first on the run.
He's in there.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. On the ground. Oh, a great flip, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in Detroit, set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Parker Meadows. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that one missing low.
1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And it's caught for the out. Back to the top
now
of the Detroit order.
Right fielder,
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Carpenter.
He's already homered in this game. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Torres, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Ball 1 low. Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Carpenter, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that is downstairs. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Number 31.
Here's Riley Green. Flying to left his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Young zips it to first. That ends the frame. And we're back onto the 4th. And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Josh Smith. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's one away. Seager stands in now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. In the dirt. The 1-0. That's back there. See you later. Corey Seager goes deep. It's 7-1.
Pitching for the Tigers.
One out, base is empty.
Number
Now it's Marcus
48.
Semien. 1 for 2.
Turner.
Lifted in the air, right center field. That's out number 2. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Pulls that one foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now, Jonah Heim. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now at the plate, Evan Carter. 0 for 2 in this one. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. In the dirt, blocked. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Colt Keith. And first offering is fouled off. And a ground ball to first. Smith takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that is strike 2. Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carter going back. That'll make it out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2. Now here is Dylan Dingler. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
And that's outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so...
A swing and a miss. Ready now for the 5th inning. Leading off, Sam Haggerty. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out.
Boots it. Still fires to first. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Alejandro Ozuna digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. So the Rangers' batting order turns over. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. Green pulls it down, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Javier Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. And that is out of play.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. And now 1-2. The other way, Smith. And he's out on the tag. And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Fly to left his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And he chases a high fastball there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Rangers leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Young tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside. And that drops in for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Carter settles underneath it and makes the grab. That all set for the top of the sixth. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Herder back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late. Young, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. The relay.
No, he's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Center field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 8-2. Here's Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Swinging a foul straight back.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That one outside, and now it's even 1-1. Just
That's
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. And Semien is out.
Now back,
2 down, base is empty. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Headed towards the corner. And that'll do it. Back here in Detroit. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Obi Milner on the pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Next is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And that one is inside ball 1. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Here comes Torque to the plate. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Wastes no time there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Fly ball down the line. Garcia heads after it. Squeezes it. And that ends the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter. 0 for 3 in this one. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals. With one or the other hands.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Sam Haggerty. Foul ball there. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner breaks for 3rd. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Caught in between, trying for 3rd now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back at Comerica Park. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Fouled off left side. And the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 away. So up next, Parker Meadows. Ball 1, no strikes.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Nabs it, and there are 2 down. So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Outside low. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. And we're back,
Leading
ready
off
to
for the
begin the
Rangers,
eighth.
the
Here's the left fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. Swinging a foul out of play.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
On the ground, right side, Torkelson steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. And here's the first baseman, Josh Smith. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. On the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering is down low.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two out, space is empty. And he chases that one. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised.
Jake Latz will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Trying to bunt his way on. And a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now the DH spot, Colt Keith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
1 out and a runner at second. Missed inside with the curve. That's
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one misses. 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
So first and
baseman,
second with one gone. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. And there's a strike.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good.
Now this one gets through. Now a long throw home. The tag out. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And here is Zach McKinstry. That one is upstairs. In the air, left field, down the line. Throws to second, not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in, Dylan Dingler. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Chris Martin.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings through that.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Got him swinging. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
The shortstop, Corey Seager. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 19, Will Vest.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Vest, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Ground ball up the middle. Baez fires over to first. And Seager is set down. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Marcus Semien. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Vest, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Dingler down to first with it. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. 2 down, bases empty. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Swings through that one.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right? And Elbumby is kept in check with the K. Bottom 9, El Mago coming to the dish. First pitch swinging.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. So up next, Parker Meadows. That one pushed to the left and foul. Martin throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Late on that fastball.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
And a base hit up the middle. And now the lineup turns over with one away. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Runner on the go.
No,
Pitch is
low.
low. What's the throw? Save. That's a stolen base. Look out.
Yep, I got him.
That
Take your
fastball
bait.
drilled him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Squirts away a little bit.
Yep, 1-0.
Save.
No,
And now second and third with one gone. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Riley Green will hit next.
1-0.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Two balls, no
This
strike.
one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Clips the corner. Now 2-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of singles back to back. You can't do much better than that on a pitch. That
They turn things over to the southpaw, Robert Garcia.
really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Keith, the next to hit, takes
Ball
low
one,
for
no
a ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
One ball, one
Well,
strike.
all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That's the third. Oh, what a stop. Throw to first, and what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more.
Now it's the veteran
Leading
outfielder,
off
Cody
tonight for the
Bellinger.
Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. One away. Here is Aaron Judge. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Trent Grisham now at the plate. And it's fouled away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
In the air, right field. Castellanos sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Max Fried. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And there's a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Next offering way upstairs. And there's a foul ball. And the 2-2. That one missing inside. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second. And he's out, trying for 2. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. He yelled, "I love soccer." Well, got to pause on that thought. Top of the second, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. Wheeler back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Not even close there. Ball 1. No score here in the second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kepler under it. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty, and Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rojas makes the play. And back at Citizens Bank Park. And now it's Alec Bohm. Max Fried will go to work. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now batting Max Kepler. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
LeMahieu gets it to first. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering is fouled back. Runner on the go. And he lays down a bunt. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Rips that one center field. Rojas snags it. 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. And Bellinger is out. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. This is Bryson Stott. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Johan Rojas. Freed out of the stretch, fires. It's going to fall for a hit. In from third is the tying run.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Turner stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Grisham makes the grab, 1 down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Outside corner, there's a strike. Harper, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few two-time MVPs in the league. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swung on, belted. Grisham going back on this one. And it one-hops the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And he makes the catch. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That one fouled off. Harper stands at second with 2 gone. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get.
Runner goes again.
That's a ball.
Pitch way inside. Caught up now trying to get to third. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Start of the 4th. It's Aaron Judge now. Late with the swing there.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career. Just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. But the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
That one way inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Grisham now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Judge on the run. Fouled off. He was late. Runner on the go again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner on the move again. On the ground. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Stanton, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball.
He's in there.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. the next to hit. Flying to left his first time. And that one inside, and it hit him. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Boom. Throws on to first, and they get Goldschmidt. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 4th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
One's the count.
Almost
1 ball,
got him.
1 strike.
In the air, left field. Bellinger under it. Hauls it in for the out. Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. One out. Runner at second. And now it's JT Realmuto. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Over to first. And Realmuto is out. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. A bunt, and it's popped up. Goldie makes the play, and that is. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Austin Wells. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Kepler makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Volpe jumps out of the way of the first pitch. 1 out, base is empty. Way inside, gets out of the way.
I got 3-0.
And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And a foul ball. Volpe at first, 1 gone. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time. So the drop. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Johan Rojas. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's Turner now.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Base is empty, one away, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. He was late there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle. Slings to first. Schwarber out of the play. So Harper stands in. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. The batter now, Aaron Judge. First pitch, not close. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. And they've got their first run. It's 4-1. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And a swing and a miss. Stanton, 35 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Way high with that one, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rojas on his way over. Makes the catch. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Freed back to work. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
The 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Down and in, moved his feet.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Way inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Now it's 3-2.
3-2.
That one misses.
That pitch is up.
So a leadoff walk. So digging in, Nick Castellanos.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that
Outside,
walk.
that's a ball.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Nobody out. Runner at first. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. And there's one down. So up next, Max Kepler. And ball one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Up and in, and the countdown. 2-0.
Now pitching for New York.
Boom.
Number 64.
Over at first with one away.
Jeff Hartley.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Real Muto up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tags the runner. Over to first, safe. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Runner.
That one ripped. One out's off the wall. Should be extra bases. One run across. Another comes in to score. And the lead is up to 5. And he's got a 2-run triple.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Rojas at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Grisham sprinting for this one, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. High fly ball, shallow right field. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Foul ball. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strike. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. That one ripped left field. Ranging back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lace to right center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the play.